Okay, so to talk a bit more about the autorefractor, and in this video I want to talk a bit more about some of the problems that you can get with it. So I'll start by actually talking about some of the advantages. It is a time-saving device because you just look into it. It measures your eyes, it measures how much astigmatism you've got, and I think it can also check for other conditions as well. So in that sense, it does a lot in one go, and also it saves the optician having to, you know, do a lengthy test. But they do recommend that it shouldn't be used just on its own. It should be backed up with the traditional test. But yeah, the problem with it is, and this has been documented in research, is that it can overestimate short-sightedness. So I think what is happening here is that people who are over-accommodating at near, so that would be anyone who's even a bit long-sighted, you know, there's the potential to look into the autorefractor, because it is only like 12 inches or less. The image actually is quite close to you, even if the optical illusion is that it's far away. And then they will over-accommodate, and the muscles will lock in that over-accommodation and that pseudo-myopia. So thereafter, everything that's measured is pseudo-myopia. And I expect for some people with a small degree of long-sightedness, you know, a cycloplegia straight after the autorefractor, that can unlock and relax their eyes enough to show a true picture, but it's not the case for everybody. So I think for small children, because their eyes are very, very flexible, so they can see this close, then, you know, or young people as well, see up here, look into the distance, no problem. That's fine. For anyone with 20/20 vision or thereabouts, that's also fine, because, you know, you're accommodating here for just a short time, and then obviously you're looking at the Snellen chart. The accommodation from far to close should be good enough, but the people, and that does include the children as well, because if you've got quite a long-sighted child, they might not be able to unlock the accommodation. For anyone who's got a near accommodation problem, which could be anyone who works in an office these days, you've got this problem that your vision is going to lock at that point, and then every other test you do after that is really pointless, because your eyes are on lockdown and you're not going to be able to see what you normally see when your eyes are more relaxed. So the kind of problem is that the autorefractor is the first thing that is used to test your eyesight, and then you go and do these other tests. Really, I can see the advantages in using one, but really it shouldn't be the first test that you use. You should do the other tests, then the autorefractor should definitely come after the distance vision has been tested, so that if someone sees the Snellen chart fine on the wall, and then the autorefractor, they might overcompensate, well, it will pick that up. It will look as if they're a bit short-sighted, but they've just shown they're not by reading the Snellen chart. And then that is actually potentially quite useful in picking up that that person has accommodation problems, and you can work with that. But at present, the way it's done, it gives false readings. People get glasses that are not right for them. If they, if they got any accommodation problems, they're not really picked up. Long-sightedness isn't picked up. On and on and on and on. So, yeah, that covers the autorefractor problems.